Alright guys, so it's Jamie here. This is going to be a quick one, talking about my rack here. So over the past few days I've been introduced to some noise issues within my rig. Now I did change some stuff up. What I changed here was I had added the Digitech Freakout into the effects loop of the Line 6 Helix. So the two TC electronic pedals have been dedicated to their own effects loop. They're connected together and then in the send and return of number 1. And then the precision drive is in effects loop 2. This is in effects loop 3. This is a boost, so I can control easily with one knob how loud I want my solo boost to be. And then the last factor is the Digitech Freakout I added to the effects loop number 4. With the signal routing in Line 6 Helix, you can physically place these pedals anywhere in your chain. So I can add this pedal before my amp. I can put it after my amp. I can put it after my delays and reverbs. Whatever I want to do, I can do that with all these pedals and then make it work with all the effects and move those around too. So there's a lot of flexibility there. But the thing is, these pedals are so close to this Furman M-8XAR power regulator that it's pretty much turning all these cables into an antenna. And even though it's pretty much far away, they're all adding a little bit of EMI noise, or RFI. I'm not sure which. I think it's EMI. Yeah, it's pretty much what's going on here. What I did was I emulated these delays and reverbs. This is hard to replicate, but I got kind of close. This is simple to do, but this is also another one of those situations where it's not in Helix. There's nothing like it in Helix, and it's just a unique beast. So I want that. I could throw it in front of my input, so the guitar input, I could run my guitar into this, out of this, and into this, and it'd be fine. But then I lose that flexibility there. So you see where I'm kind of coming from in terms of what's going on here. It's this beast here, and I don't want to give this up because there's a lot of benefit behind using this unit. See my other video. Even went as far as using different amp heads along with the Helix in this entire rig. Instead of running the 1/4 inch out from the Helix to the Legacy 3 return, I've been running it to the Black Star return and then pretty much just doing the same thing from there. But it's not the power amp. My tube section is fine. I tested everything. It's fine. It's somewhere between these pedals and this. And once I bypass all these pedals and turn off those loop blocks in the Helix, all the noise is gone. So I know that these cables are just picking up an incredible amount of noise. And I did try using other cables with each effects loop. Tried 2 other cables for this. And I'm saying sets of cables. I've tried sets of cables, not just one other pair of cables. I've used like 3 sets of cables for each pedal to find out what the issue was. And I have 2 freakouts. I have 2 of these, and these 2 pedals here, these 3, that's kind of all I have there. But I have freaking a bunch of pedal powers. I can swap those out. I did. Nothing is happening. I've isolated the issue. It's not ground loop. It's not a bad cable. It's not any of the pedals in the way they're powered. It's somewhere between the proximity of this unit and these cables that's introducing all the noise. Rightly so. That's kind of what happens when you have audio signals next to power. So what I'm going to do here over the next few days, I contacted my sponsor, Morley EbTech. If you're not familiar with them, they make the Waz, they make volume, expression, they make all sorts of cool stuff, but they also make the Hum X, and they make the Hum Eliminator, and both tip ring sleeve and XLR. I got them on the horn today. They understand my issue, and they think it's going to completely resolve that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to remove this reverb pedal. I'm going to put that right there. The back of my patch panel back here where my 1/4 inch would go in and then run straight here, it's going to make a short stop at that hum eliminator and then run right to the input. So we're going to see. Anyways, cheers.